in the natal astrology we'll be studying, it shows us the character. Now, what's important about character, if it doesn't change, is that the character gives auspices to the fate. So we have a character that has a capacity to handle what is fate, and fate is shaped as a kind of opportunities. What are our opportunities? So from a Chinese astrology, from a Polestar astrology point of view, the play between this capacity and opportunity is actually the story of our movement, the story of our phenomenal appearance and disappearance. So everybody born the same year, for instance, has an enormous amount of commonality, because the capacity, what the universe was doing at that time, it does it every 12 years. More specifically, it does it every 60 years. Then it's modified by the other three in various ways. And that's a matter of opinion in school. So what we'll be looking at primarily in this class is the year and the hour. Because those two are used to calibrate the 12 houses in Polestar Astrology, so they automatically sort of have a greater importance. So the way I use the stems and branches for Polestar Astrology is looking at those two and synthesizing those two. We have a kind of profile of your character. Then we can look at your chart, which is about the story aspects of fate, and find out whether you're going to be able to manage it or not. So it's important to know the capacity in order to understand whether fate is thumbs up or, So this capacity actually gives us a very important dimension of a Polestar natal reading. So, for instance, if you're underqualified for your fate in some way, in other words, your capacity has a particular characteristic and it's not called for by your fate, then one would expect a certain level of anxiety to go from birth to death.